Now we're going to go into Sinawali coordination drill number 1 and some of its applications. First we'll start with the drill itself. Grab your 2 sticks about 1 fist length from the bottom or 4 inches from the bottom. We'll both be in a shoulder width stance. We're going to tuck one of our sticks underneath our arm, and we're going to strike high as if we were doing an angle number 1. And then we're going to strike down as if we're doing an angle number 8. As we strike down the angle number 8, we're going to draw the stick out from underneath our arm. Now, the stick that's striking down now is going to go back underneath our arm as we strike again with an angle number 1. As we strike down with an angle number 8, we bring the stick out. So it is a forehand high and a backhand low. Forehand high, backhand low. Now watch our feet now. We're going to be pivoting as we do this. This is a basic footwork. Pivot, forehand high, backhand low. 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 And we'll continue the drill. Relax. Sinawali means weaving. And you can do this with baseball bats, swords, tire irons, umbrellas, rolled up newspaper, whatever you like. Doesn't have to be just sticks. Good. Now, that's if one hand is one stick is underneath the arm and one is out. Now we'll do the same drill with both the sticks on our shoulders. Forehand high, backhand low. Forehand high, backhand low. As we pivot, forehand high, backhand low. Good. Okay, one variation of this drill is, as we are doing this Sinawali drill, he's going to fire thrusts high and low to me. So as we do the drill, he'll fire high, low thrust on both sides, and I'll still follow the same pattern as the regular drill. And one more. Good. That is one variation that you can practice. Another variation. As we're striking, I can go into practicing with one hand only. And then I can go right back into it. And then I can go to the other hand. And right back into it. Okay? There's a couple of different variations that you can practice. Now, we don't have any sticks. We drop our weapons off to the side. You can also do some forearm conditioning following the same Sinawali coordination drill. What we're going to do is hit with our forearm the muscle itself as we strike into the muscle, and as we come down, we reverse and still continue striking on the muscle. This is a conditioning exercise that you can practice. Underneath our arm, we strike and then back down. Hit, strike down. Hit and strike down. This will condition your forearms. You can practice this because remember, you're going to use your forearms as weapons, as the sticks themselves. So you must condition them. This is just a basic drill. Staying on the muscle. Don't hit bone against muscle, and don't go hard because you won't be able to hold a fork. Your hands will be shaking. All right. From here, now, we're going to practice hitting our palms against each other, and we're going to go into some few locks and holds that you can practice from the same drill. Palm against palm, Doing the same pivoting, but from here, I'll grab the hand and I will grab the fingers. The motion will be this motion here. If I get 3 fingers, 4 fingers, 2 fingers, doesn't matter. It's the same lock. Again, I grab, turn the fingers in, and I bring them down. And again. Now you might say, when would you do this in a self-defense situation? When you're going to be playing patty cake with someone and you have to defend yourself. That's not what it's about. What it's about, if you happen to get in a situation where you happen to grab someone's hand here, you'll know what to do. And the same thing for all the other movements I'm going to do. Like everything in the Filipino martial arts, you have to feel it. I feel, I got to hold the fingers, I drop them down. One more time. On the other side, grab, fingers, and come down. Can you strike me from there, Dana? Strike me, please. Can't strike me. Okay? Now, we got them down. Let's bring them back up. Now, I got the fingers. I bring them down with a finger lock. But now I want to bring them back up. As I bring them back up, always keep continuous tension, because anytime that there's a little slack, he's going to hit me. And right there, he can hit me in the groin. You want to hit me in the groin there? So he could hit me in the groin. Okay? So keep the tension as you bring him up. I will place, right now I'll take my left hand, put it on the back of the elbow, so I continue like a sandwich, keeping pressure at all times as I bring him back up. So there's no slack. So he has no chance to hit me. All right, let's try that again. This is one of many different locks that you can practice. Here, comes down. I keep the tension as I place my hand on the back of the elbow, creating a sandwiching effect as I bring it back up. If I don't have that there, you could come out of this lock. I place my hand here and I keep the sandwich and the pressure going, so there's never any slack. Good. Okay, now we're on the bottom. We practice it from the top. Now let's practice this from the bottom. As I strike down, I'm in a fight and I get in this position, I can grab onto the fingers, place my middle finger right to where the radial nerve is here, where the corner of the elbow and the crook of the arm meets. And same motion on the fingers here, whether it be 2 fingers, 3 fingers, or 4 fingers, it doesn't matter. I happen to have 3 now. And I will push down here and create this motion at the same time. So he's down. Dana's making me look good. And again. All right, good. As we're here, I grab onto the fingers. My index finger comes here. Why? Because he can bring his elbow up and I'll lose him and I'll have to go into a different hole. All right, from here. Strike down, I got the fingers. Pressure here, and I'm talking here and down. And if I can follow up if I have to, depending on the situation. And again, can you hit me, Dana? Hit me, please. Can't hit me. Okay, I always have a little pressure on him. Okay. One more time, I'll take it on this side. As I strike down, I've got the fingers here. Okay? Doesn't matter how many fingers I get. Happen to get 2 this time. Finger here, push here, and torque here. As I lean into him using my body weight as well, lean into him. I don't need a lot of strength for this movement. And from there, if I wanted to take him down, let's say to lie him down flat out, just from here, I create pressure on the tricep tendon, and then I would flatten him out. Here. Okay, now we're going to do a quick review of the locks we practice out of the Sinawali coordination drill number 1. As we're here, and we're practicing. I hit high, I grab the fingers, 4, 3, 2, 1, doesn't matter. Create this motion, and he's down. Now, if I want to bring him back up, I can keep continuous tension. My hand goes on the back of his elbow, and I will bring him right back up, keeping continuous tension, a sandwiching effect, so he cannot hit me. Okay, now, on the bottom. We're practicing. And I happen to get into this situation here where it's palm against palm. I grab 2, 3, 4 fingers, doesn't matter. I got 2 this time. My middle finger goes here, right in front of the elbow, and the crook of the arm meets in the center where the radial nerve is, and then I'm down. Okay? All right. That's a review of the locks.